Welcome back to Little Princess, a Rhapsody 2 adventure of the musical variety in Japanese vision. Yes. But we have arrived with Blue Cat, and now, if you remember what Blue Cat looked like in the previous game, it looks different now. I mean, it has been, what, 15 years? 13 years? 10 plus years, I know that for sure. Ooh, excuse me. They say Blue Cat is a big city. It's the second biggest town after Mother Green. She said, yeah. I said, what's wrong? Well, isn't it just weird that there's no one around? Well, before that, she's like, what, did you find a prince already? But she isn't wrong. There is nobody around. Like, get 'em, boys. Grab the pretty ones. Hey, I have you know, I know I'm the most beautiful lady. I said grab the pretty ones. The men. There's only one guy here. Oh, shoot. Gentlemen, we have to determine which one's the real men. What strange people. Basically, just to spoil, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and spoil. That's the cat's eye. It determines if you're human or a cat person. And we are indeed human, so. Yeah, unfortunately that little, exchange there, I don't know what they were saying. There is an optional event here that we're gonna see, though. I did manage to get that. We don't really actually buy equipment or anything, truth be told. I just equip really whatever I just find, and that just gets me through the game just fine. Like, this game is easy. It'd be a lot more easier if it was translated, granted. But despite that, this game is pretty easy. It's a oh, that's a cute little chicken scare. But like, granted, it is a little bit harder than the first Rhapsody. But this game is still a cakewalk compared to other RPGs. Like, as you know, as long as, like, you know, you follow the traditional rules. Oh, you know, if you can't beat something, you know, just grind in the area before and you're fine. Like, you really don't have to grind as much as I did. Like, the reason why I'm so high level is because I grinded for Monster Friends, because I didn't have the Kururu's underwear to help with monster recruitment in the beginning, which means, you know, I had to grind a little bit just to get some monster buddies. What a nice balcony. Was there more to it that I was going to say, actually? Man, I am so short-minded. It really fascinates me. Like, I just don't know. Like, sometimes I'll have a thought, and then bam, it's gone. And it'll kill me sometimes. Like, it literally kills me not knowing what I thought about. Because I'll be here on the laptop, And I'll be like, oh, let me do that. And then literally, right after that, I'm like, oh shoot, what was I gonna do? And it, like, literally, it kills me for 5 minutes, not knowing what I was doing. Luckily, 7 times out of 10, I remember what I was gonna do. But, like, every so often, there's that one thing I just cannot remember what to do. Also, that looks like Pikachu over there in that corner. Also, that was a little optional thing. Randy's like, Linda? Do you know that girl? No, she just looks like a kid I know. That's some backstory for Randy there. His sister passed away. Which really motivated him to become a knight to protect Kururu, because Randy used to get in a lot of fights, from what I'm understanding. And Kururu was like his only friend. So that bartender's going to town here. That looks like Medusa, now that I'm looking at that singer. But I do like the NPC. I like this game does almost everything right in terms of a sequel. Like, it improves a lot of things. All the sprites has gotten a definite upgrade. The gameplay was upgraded for the better, in my opinion. For the most part. Like, legit, the only problem that I have personally with this game is that spells require your currency to use. That's legit the only bad thing I have about this game. Like, sure, there's a bunch of, you know, you wear her underwear to get more monsters, but that's just Japanese being Japanese. Alright, we're gonna leave you two alone. Good luck. There's women. Basically, they're leaving us because Sonia's like, Princess, making one dream come true isn't easy. People suffer and cry for the sake of their dreams. From now on, Princess, you won't be protected. Maybe you'll learn how important it is to work for your dream on this trip. And she's like, I felt like I was being watched, and you were. You were being very watched by creepy cat people. Basically, it probably shouldn't be no surprise. It's the big chef cat again, who switches sides like every day of the week. He's just a big cat who doesn't know what he's doing. And I see my little doggy over here in the corner. Hey, little doggy. What you doing, little doggy? Her name is Rosie. And the Mrs. Lady Grey says specifically her name is spelled with an I with a little heart above it. That's how you spell her name. That's Rosie for you. And I think the cat's over there on the windowsill. I do believe she is trying to get my attention. Yes, she is. This little doggy is trying to get my attention. She does not bark much. Like, literally, the only time I've ever heard her bark is when she was first brought home here. She saw me, she barked once, but she realized who I was because I met her before. Like, she's 9 years old. She doesn't act her age, though, that's for sure. She acts like a little puppy. Looks like a little puppy, too. But that's Rosie for you. Yeah, I'm talking about you, little doggy. She's like the little Toto from Wizard of Oz. That sort of thing. Oh, what do we got here? The music change. I know that guy. I recognize that coat from anywhere. It's Brian McGuffin. Who? Brian McGuffin. Also known as the sheep with no wool. Coming to a theater. Coming to a theater near you. What's a theater? Well, actually, they know what a theater is. That's what they call stage plays. Duh. Basically, they're embarrassing each other, or Kururu's getting embarrassed. Basically, he just came here to warn her, beware of cats. And she's like, hey, how you doing? You're cute. Please marry me. He's like, if it weren't for last time, beware of cats. Cats? He leaves. Well, here's the evil witches. Well, they're all evil at the end of the day. It seems like the little princess has just found a wonderful prince. Ah, evil laugh. Basically, perhaps God will hear your prayers. She's like, that's right. It's like, I think the joke went over her head. Oh my god, what are these fat guys? These fat purple guys are actually called nightmares. I actually know this. Well, actually, we encountered them before, didn't we? Or some, a different species of them. Anyway, their species class is called nightmares. Because they put you to sleep and eat your dreams. Well, actually, no, they just put you to sleep in this game. And there's my voice raised into a higher pitch. I apologize for any ears. It's just me being me. Just me being you. You can say that again, Miss Kuru. That's her name, that's how you say it. Actually, that's just her nickname. Like, her full name is, I'm not even gonna try. It's just, hey, we're in a cat tower. Might remember this from the last game. Definitely do like the dungeons in this game better. They're more, well, I mean, they still have the problem of repeating some elements, but they're much more interesting to look at than the previous game. Like I said earlier, this game does just about everything right in terms of a sequel. And actually, the game after this, have not played yet. It's really going to be interesting because that's really where it starts to get deep with its, what am I trying to say? That's where it gets a little bit more deep with its terms of RPG elements. You definitely see where this guy is starting to bloom with the next game. Not to say you don't get it from these couple of first games. Like Cooking Fighter How, while not NIS's first game, is definitely the beginning of their kind of humor. And then starting with Rhapsody, that's when you start getting the RPG element. And then you get this, as well as the game after this, which the next game is a little bit more deeper with its mechanics and its RPG elements, while still still retaining this kind of turn-based combat. But then the game after that one goes back to the strategy thing, like the first Rhapsody did. And then that's where this guy comes in. And the world was never the same again. But it won't be nice. Wouldn't it be nice when we get to Disgaea that it'll actually be in English? That's gonna be fun. Speaking of, at the time of this recording, Disgaea 1 is getting a remake. I have my worries, but we shall see. We'll see how it goes. And that'll probably be the version I'll actually play for the channel, will be the remake. Because, the Defenders of Earth videos is, the vanilla version of Disgaea. And I think that pretty much is a good place for the original. Because before the remake was announced, I was going to try to do the Steam version of Disgaea, which is a fantastic version. Well, now it's a fantastic version, from what I understand it. And, but unfortunately, this laptop can't handle that game. Like a lot of games. Like, this laptop can't even handle Five Nights at Freddy's, so your guess is as good as mine. But, yeah. Oh, we got a monster. Yay, we got this blue armadillo. Now in this playthrough, I do recruit all the monster buddies, so that's good at least. But yeah, but thanks to this remake, I get all the benefits of the later ports of Disgaea 1. And we'll see. I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful. There is some worry, but I'm more hopeful than worried for the Disgaea 1 remake, which is coming out this October in English, which is really phenomenal because most NIS games, we don't get it till a year after it's released in Japan. Like, it's always been like that for the longest time. Like, maybe Disgaea 5 changed that? I honestly did not keep up with Disgaea 5. Like, after after D2, that's when, like, okay, I'm gonna take a break from these NIS games. And heck, even in between, you know, all the Disgaea releases was other games that I have and never played, or I have and just played a little bit of. Because there's Unlosing Ranger, which I played a majority of. The spiritual successor to that game, which I put a little bit of time into. Witch in 100 Nights, which I have not touched. I have it, but I don't have. I have both the PS3 and PS4 version, which I have not touched either one. And there's a sequel to that one, which I haven't even touched. There's a couple games that I just... I love NIS games, I really do, and Disgaea is fantastic. Back in the day, I had a lot more time, but nowadays, it's just... Like, it took forever before I finally sat down and played Disgaea 5, and... Mechanic-wise, I think the game's great. Story-wise, I think it could be better. Character-wise, I think it could be a lot better. And that's the end of the Magic Tower. Here's a familiar face from the first game, for anybody who might know it. That book is sparkling, but we can't do anything about it. Not yet, anyway. But yeah, we're here to deliver a letter to this old man who is definitely the same guy. He must have dyed his beard. I don't remember his beard being brown. Here's a letter. But yeah, basically we're giving him the letter to come to the party. I see, you're going back already. But yeah, spoiler alerts, that man is really a cat person. I'm just spoiling everything in this part.